Welcome back to this new video here on the channel, and on today's video I will be talking about a realistic 2023 prediction. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone who is currently watching towards this video, and in this video I will be going over a realistic prediction for 2023. How is my trade going to do? Am I going to get liquidated? I will be talking about all of this and much more important charts on today's update video, so don't forget to stick till the end of the video because I will be going over all kinds of long-term charts for Bitcoin that we need to be seeing right now here, and also I will be talking about the 10 most important things to be looking at and what to expect in 2023. So without any further ado, let's jump straight away in towards the content. Don't forget to slap up that like button and let's jump straight away in towards the first chart. And the first chart that I will be discussing for Bitcoin is the parallel channel on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, what also called the exact top right here, but also the previous top, and of course these lows in the market. And currently we are exactly trading on this parallel channel low. Of course, currently we are in an economic recession, and due to the economic recession we could potentially see Bitcoin fall down below this parallel channel. However, I personally think that this is a great range for accumulation, since in the past we can also see it on this chart right here. I call this the legendary support line for Bitcoin. We have been bouncing from this level multiple times in the past, and currently we're once again retesting it, what makes it for me a very interesting level to keep my eyes wide open on. And as long as we're actually trade above this level, I honestly think it is very likely that this level will be providing significant support for Bitcoin. If we fall below it, we are basically breaking a 5-year uptrend for Bitcoin, what would of course have also more bearish effects for the longer term. And in case we are going to be moving below this level, I've got also a price target for everyone out there. So yes, in this video I will be talking about a lot of price targets, so make sure to stick till the end of the video. But in case we fall below this level, and this is also for 2023, because we could have of course a very long period of time where Bitcoin maybe will trade above this level, but as soon as we fall below it, my price target for Bitcoin is going to be the golden pocket Fibonacci. I set up this Fibonacci and I've talked about this Fibonacci many times on my channel, but you can clearly see from high to low, if you set up the Fibonacci, it's called the 3.618 as the market top, and right now the golden pocket entry point is laying somewhere around the $13,000 to $14,000. You can see on the $13.5 to $14,000 is the golden pocket entry on this Fibonacci. So in case we're going to have another leg down, I will be prepared to add more margin towards my trades, to buy more Bitcoins around that $13.5K to $14,000. And that is also exactly where I will scale up my trade by 2x. So currently I am long on Bitcoin with an approximately 114,000 US dollars, and I will scale this up to $230,000 if Bitcoin falls down to 14K, what also will bring down the average liquidation price of my trade. So this trade that I currently have open is only a 1.7x trade, what means that this is a swing trade and not a scalp trade. This is a trade for the longer term and not for the short term. So currently I'm in an approximately 3.6K loss, but I'm very convinced that if I catch the exact bottom for this trade, I can make a ton of money with my trading position. And that is also exactly the reason why I am currently long on Bitcoin. Furthermore, we can currently see that Bitcoin is creating a multi-year consolidation phase, and in the past we have historically always created these patterns. So in 2018 towards 2021, we created the almighty symmetrical triangle for Bitcoin, and the point we broke out here, we saw a perfect retest versus a breakout, perfect retest, and then an approximately swing of 580% towards the upside. And honestly, I am expecting yet again that Bitcoin will beautifully play out this longer multi-year consolidation phase. Currently we're creating a falling wedge, and if you don't know already, a falling wedge is a typical bullish bias, also a continuation pattern, and the price target of a falling wedge is always the top side of the wedge, what is in this case somewhere around 64 to 69,000 US dollars, what is also a significant upside target that we are currently having. We're seeing that of course the downward sloping support line is providing a significant amount of support, and like you can see here, it provides resistance, support, support, and yet again support. And what we are expecting in 2023 is that we are actually finally going to see the breakout of this pattern, because in an approximately 49 days of now on, we are expecting either a break below the support or a break above the resistance, what is also very close to be met here. And like you can see, in the past, we already significantly got rejected by this exact trend line right here. So whether we break bullish or bearish, it could yet again be another very good trading opportunity. And if we do break bearish of this pattern, like I told you, my price targets are well around $13.5 to $14,000 to be the exact bottom for Bitcoin, if the bottom isn't already in here. And the reason why I'm saying so is because there are many indicators that are currently telling us that the Bitcoin bottom is most certainly closer than we expect. And also for 2023, I expect that the Bitcoin bear market bottom will be formed in the year of 2023. So this is also going to be the year where the maximum pain has already been. So this is going to be a little bit more of a positive year. At least that is what we're expecting if we look to all these indicators. Of course, like I told you, there's of course an economic recession, and Bitcoin has never been through this kind of a headwind. So it's going to be very important to see how Bitcoin is going to react towards it. But currently, we're seeing all kinds of classic signals flash, and that is why I am currently accumulating Bitcoin. We can currently see that on the PSO indicator that the Bitcoin bear market / Bitcoin buy zone is flashing, and this is historically only flashed 2 times before, and every single time it flashed, it was in the exact bear market bottom. So this, of course, is not a signal that indicates, okay, now the bear market bottom is in. No, the last time that this signal occurred, the bottom wasn't necessarily in yet, but we were extremely close. And right now, the signal has flashed for quite a while right now. So does the bear market bottom necessarily has to be in? Yes, no, I don't know. However, one thing I do know for sure, and that is that the Bitcoin bear market bottom is extremely close right now. So 2023 is also going to be the year where the Bitcoin price action will bottom. Then again, another very interesting signal that currently is flashing for the Bitcoin monthly time frame. If we're going to be looking at the history of Bitcoin on the MACD, we can see that if we're looking back at the monthly MACD for Bitcoin, at the moment, the monthly MACD is crossing in towards this light red squares. We can see the bottom has been formed because it's got formed over here, and here the bottom was already in. And then we of course move towards the upside. If we look at the 2018 cycle, we can see yet again that the MACD was crossing in towards light red territory. It crossed right here in February 2019, and it was exactly 2 months after Bitcoin already bottomed. And right now in 2022, we have seen this signal flash yet again. Here on the October 2022 candle was of course not the bottom, but the signal of a reversal in the monthly momentum for Bitcoin has flashed officially. And this is of course a clear signal for me that Bitcoin has seen its worst already. That is a clear signal for me. Historically speaking, every single time a light red candle follows after the MACD, we tend to see the bear market bottom be confirmed. So let's see how it is going to be playing out this time around. Then looking at a very important structure in the market, and that is the 4-year cycle. Where are we standing with the 4-year cycle? Because Bitcoin moves in 4-year cycles. 1 year is a bear market, approximately 1 year is reaccumulation, followed by 2 significant years of a bull market. Currently, in the past year, 2022, and literally it's been the start of 2022, in November 2021, so almost the start of 2022, we started a massive downtrend for Bitcoin, and the whole year of 2022 has been a bear market. Historically speaking, Bitcoin bear markets tend to last for 1 year. Of course, currently we are in a worldwide recession, so it could take a little bit longer. But if we're looking at cycles of Bitcoin, what we expect is going to be repeating itself, we should already have seen the bottom, or we are extremely close with the bottom. And of course, the coming 3 years, we are expecting a reaccumulation, so a boring sideways consolidation phase with a small upside, and then followed it by a bull market, just like here. Boring reaccumulation followed by a next bull market. So I am not saying that Bitcoin is going to be pumping towards the upside now right now. No, I expect that the market is going to be very boring for at least the coming 2 years. So make sure to be ready for that. However, if you do buy in these bear markets, the maximum gains can be realized. So currently, we have seen 1 year of a bear market for Bitcoin, what historically is signaling that the bear market bottom should be in somewhere right now. So let's see how it's going to play out. And do remember all the other things that are also currently playing out, right? The legendary support line, the Bitcoin price action bouncing from the 0.786, significant pattern that currently is created, the PSO indicator, and much more of these things are flashing right now, right? So make sure to add everything up together. Then also looking into towards 2023, I'm recording this 2 days before, so I'm sorry for that, but in 2 days from now on, we are 32 months in from the previous halving of Bitcoin. And historically speaking, in the first halving cycle, we saw the Bitcoin bottom occur 26 months after the halving. In the second cycle, we saw the Bitcoin bottom happening 29 months after the halving, and right now we are 32 months in. So that is definitely very interesting to see. We're 32 months in, and the bottom, at least, I mean, we formed a bottom so far. It's a short-term bottom, or maybe this is the bear market bottom, but so far we are 32 months in, and the bottom is maybe not in yet. So if I am looking plus 3 months, makes a lot of sense, right? So that is interesting to see. The Bitcoin halving will occur in 2024, in the beginning of 2024. So make sure to get ready for that as well, because the Bitcoin halving will basically reduce the production of Bitcoin, but will make it an even more attractive asset to be investing in. So that is, of course, something to come up in 2024, but 2023 is going to be the year leading in towards the next halving. So that is also usually the point where the Bitcoin bear market bottom already has formed. Also looking at the legendary support line on a logarithmic scale here, we can currently see that we're testing it yet again. We have been bouncing from it yet so far, and the question is, are we going to be holding on towards it? Looking at the monthly time frame as well, we can see that this high right here is, of course, and could potentially be a potential bottom for Bitcoin. We can see that right now, the previous highest monthly candle got rejected right there. Will we right now retest it? That is the question. And that is also around that $14,000 level. So in the year 2023, if we're going to go lower, my expectation is definitely that $14,000. You can see it also coming back on this chart right here. $14,000 is also the previous monthly high on the market, what makes a lot of sense to be the bottom for Bitcoin. Then another interesting signal that currently is occurring is the RSI. The RSI is the relative strength index, and if you put it on the monthly time frame for Bitcoin, you're going to put up the length of the RSI a little bit higher. You can see the RSI being a lagging indicator. But currently we are in the orange box here, and basically always once we're trading above it, the risk of buying Bitcoin is most certainly higher. And right now we can argue the risk is most certainly lower to be buying and accumulating Bitcoin. You can see in 2015, we've been trading in this range, and it was historically speaking a good buying opportunity, just like 2018, just like the pandemic crash, and just like we're currently doing. I believe that this is also yet again another signal that currently is occurring that could be a very good opportunity to be buying in some Bitcoin at a cheaper valuation. And of course, we're never certain if this is the exact bear market bottom. Only a lot of things are pointing towards the direction that the bottom is most certainly very close. And that was also exactly what I wanted to be pointing out with all these charts that I just showed you. And that is also the reason why I am currently longing Bitcoin with a 1.7x leverage. I am longing Bitcoin because I'm convinced that I can catch the exact bear market bottom, whether it's on 14K or whether it is right now. I got an entry already, and I'm ready to deploy 2 times as much capital as we go lower. So I am not going all in right now because I'm very much aware the market could go lower. However, I also think that this could be potentially the bottom for Bitcoin, and that is why I'm hedging my bets. That's what you call it. I'm hedging my bets so I can catch the bottom anyways. If you are interested in trading, you can check it out in the links in the description. If you sign up an account using the link in the description, you can also claim an additional deposit bonus after your initial deposit. So that's absolutely amazing. If you are willing to trade in the US, you can check out BitGet. Anywhere else in the world, check out Bybit. I'm also currently trading on Bybit. Then also CoinDesk brought out 10 epic predictions for 2023. And 2023, in my opinion, is going to be the year over regulation. Regulation is going to be the main thing for 2023, so make sure to look out for that. There could be a lot of crypto regulation, especially after the collapse of FTX, so that is also what I'm looking at. Web3 platforms continue to grow. If you're already a guy that is willing to invest in projects, altcoins, make sure to know where you should be investing in. And I personally have been making a prediction that Web3 is going to be the next big thing here. And that is also what I'm doing here. 2023 for me is going to be the year of Web3. And that is also what CoinDesk is predicting. So Web3 is probably going to continue to grow. 3, more bleeding, more losses, more pain. Of course, people are expecting this because in 2023, we are expecting the earnings to come down significantly, what could result in more bearish price action on the S&P 500, what could bring down Bitcoin even more. And the question is Bitcoin going to follow the S&P 500 in 2023? That is the real big question that we should be asking ourselves. And that is also what many people are anticipating right now. So make sure to look out for that. It could be of course, a more bleeding year. However, we also are expecting the pivot somewhere in mid 2023, what could of course bring more growth towards risk assets. The fourth point from CoinDesk is the truly global Bitcoin adoption. We're already seeing it. If we're looking at on-chain data, we can see massive growth in Bitcoin accumulation on addresses holding more than one Bitcoin, etc. So the growth is probably going to continue to grow, and that will also drive up the adoption of Bitcoin. Number 5, maybe a focus on life outside of crypto and blockchain. So what they basically mean with this is that because it's currently a crypto winter, more people will lose attention in the market and will not focus outside, will focus more outside of crypto. Personally, I wouldn't recommend to do so because in the bear markets, the majority of the money is made. Once again, about Web3, I do once again expect Web3 to continue to grow, but I don't really think this is an important point to be pointing out. Number 7, don't count out NFTs. I think NFTs still have a future, only not in the way that are currently getting used. So I don't really should invest in all too much NFT projects. Also, number 8, gaming and decentralized anonymous organizations continue to grow. I also expect that Web3 combined with gaming is probably one of the most booming sectors in crypto, especially since gamers are also very familiar with crypto and they're familiar with how to use stuff on a computer. So probably the gaming industry in crypto will also continue to grow. And also number 9, of course, be aware the exchanges, they could get they can become in even more problems in 2023 in this big crypto winter. So make sure if you're going to hold crypto in 2023 to hold it on a custodian wallet, unless you're trading with your funds. If you're trading with your funds, use it on an exchange. If you're not using your funds actively, get it off their exchange and hold it in cold storage. And number 10, the most important one here, is that the space will regroup. So the space, the real crypto people, they stick together. Real Bitcoin OGs, they don't sell if it's down 80%. They don't really sell if it's down 90%. They don't care because they know better. They know what the future of Bitcoin is, and they know how the system is built and how it works. So make sure to do more research into Bitcoin, how it actually works, why it will continue to grow. That is the most important part, because every single 4 years we get a Bitcoin halving, what cuts the Bitcoin supply creation in half, what means that Bitcoin will become more and more scarce over time. We can see the accumulation happening on-chain data, and it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It could drop down to 14K, but it doesn't mean it's dying off here. So this was definitely a little bit of a long video today here. I truly hope you did enjoy it. Happy New Year to everyone out there. I truly hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's start off 2023 very good. So don't forget to smash up the like button. It will be absolutely incredible. And I truly hope you like my 2023 forecast. I personally think that the beginning of 2023 could become a little bit more worse, but as 2023 goes on, it will become better and better, and it will definitely most certainly be the year of the Bitcoin bottoming, and that is definitely what I will be looking out for. So guys, thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.